now for your sports news. We're joined by NTD's Dave Martin. Dave, I'm ready for the rundown. Let's start in baseball as newly awarded Cy Young winner Paul Skenes refuted a report yesterday that he told teammates he'd like to be traded. Would it be a surprise, though, if he was to be traded?
I mean, it would only be a surprise if it happened right now, really. That's only because he's under contract for at least four more seasons in Pittsburgh. He can't become a free agent until after 2029. Generally speaking, when a team knows it's going to be tough to sign one of the young stars for a long-term deal, they usually wait until the player is less than 2 years from free agency until trading them. It can really hurt the fan base if you trade them this early. Plus, I think the return they would want for 4 years of team control would be ginormous. That would be tough for any team to pay. But the Pirates face hurdles definitely in keeping Skenes long term. One is that they're really not winning. I mean, they finished last place in both of the Skenes' seasons. Generally, players want to play for a winner. And with the Pirates, just 4 winning seasons since 1993. It's not very much. Another, though, payroll, too. Skenes, if he hit free agency right now, he'd probably be looking at a $40 million a year salary to start off, and that's on the low end. Meanwhile, the Pirates' team payroll to start 2025 was just $87 million. It seems very unlikely they would devote like half their payroll to just one player, and the rest get, $42 million or $47 million to split among the remaining $47 million. That seems very unlikely. So the Pirates are definitely one of those small market teams that are going to face hurdles in keeping this young star here.
Well, Dave, let's stay in baseball. I mean, MVPs are going to soon be announced. It seems a foregone conclusion that Shohei Ohtani will be in the National League award, but the American League is much less certain.
Yes, for sure. Now, the 3 finalists in the American League, Aaron Judge, Cal Raleigh, and Jose Ramirez, all 3 had great seasons. Most of us believe it's going to come down to Judge versus Raleigh. And really, Judge was probably leading in everyone's minds until that midseason elbow injury that cost him a couple weeks. Now, he still ended up leading all hitters in baseball in batting average, on-base percentage, slugging percentage, and a number of advanced metrics. But Raleigh beat him in home runs. I remember saying in those final weeks, if Raleigh could somehow get to 60 home runs, which seemed unlikely at the time, he should definitely be in the conversation for MVP. He ended up getting hot and it finished with exactly 60 there. Ultimately, I still think Judge is going to win. Although sometimes if you've won it multiple times like Judge has, I don't know, the voters kind of raise the bar for you like they did with Michael Jordan in the 1990s. In any case, the winners will be announced at the top of the hour, so just in a few minutes here.
Well, David, meanwhile, Cleveland Guardians all-star pitcher Emmanuel Clase was in court today. He had charges related to sports gambling. I mean, what's the latest on this? Yeah,
Clase pleaded not guilty to charges that he took bribes to help gamblers win bets on some of his pitches. Now, his teammate, Luis Ortiz, pled not guilty to the same charges yesterday. Both are due back in court on December 2nd. Now, prosecutors allege these two took thousands of dollars to help some bettors win nearly $500,000 while betting on the speed and the outcome of some of their pitches. Now, they said that Clase usually threw the allegedly rigged pitches, on the first pitch of the at-bat with the ball, usually well outside the strike zone. Clase's attorney said his client has maintained his innocence. Now, Clase and Ortiz face up to 65 years in prison on these charges. And baseball will undoubtedly do their own investigation. If they find them guilty, regardless of whether the feds do or not, they could face expulsion, permanent ban from the league, regardless of the outcome. So it's big charges here.
Well, absolutely. Dave, now let's shift gears to the NFL. The last place New York Jets play the first place New England Patriots tonight on Thursday Night Football. Realistically, what kind of chance do the Jets have to pull the upset?
Well, as a Jets fan, I can say not very good. At least for the Jets, they don't have to look at the other sideline and see Bill Belichick over there or Tom Brady anymore. I mean, those two definitely had their way with the Jets. New York has actually taken 2 of the last 3 games in this series between these two rivals. Before that, though, the Patriots had taken 23 of the last 25 games dating back to 2011. And now the Patriots, they look like they've found their successor to Tom Brady in Drake May. The young quarterback ranks in the top 5 for numerous passing categories, including passing yards and touchdowns. The Jets, meanwhile, last in passing yards per game this season. Now, head coach Aaron Glenn has not said which quarterback will start tonight, whether it be Justin Fields or Tyrone Taylor. Whoever it is, though, will be without starting wide receiver Garrett Wilson, who's injured. Now, the Patriots, heavy favorites tonight, 13.5-point favorites at home. The game starts 8:15 Eastern Time and will be on Amazon Prime.
All right, Jets have to bring it.
They got to bring it, for sure.
Dave Martin, thank you for the awesome update.
Thanks, Kevin.